12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Hi there. Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 16th.
That's right. Thanks for joining us. We've had a good week so far. I know it's hot outside, but it's so cold in here.
It is chilly, and we're working on it.
We're working on it.
We're going to get to that, and we're going to talk to RJ coming up first, but we want to share a couple interesting little food and drink tidbits today.
Yeah, that's right. So we had this earlier this morning. If you tuned into GMSA, this is Eggo Waffles, and they want to help parents Lego with its boozy brunch in a jar.
The Kellogg's teamed up with Sugarland Distilling Company to create the Eggo Brunch in a Jar Sippin' Cream. It's a liqueur that blends the flavors of toasted Eggo waffle, sweet maple syrup, rich butter, and a hint of smoky bacon.
Eggo Brunch in a Jar is available at several liquor stores here in San Antonio, such as Specs, Total Wine, and several other stores. So to find a retailer near you, you can visit sugarlands.com/brunch in a jar.
All right, so if that's not your jam, let's go the other way. And Chick-fil-A, after experimenting with nearly 30 sandwich options for more than a year, Chick-fil-A is adding a new sandwich to its menu option, introducing the honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich.
Interesting. The new sandwich features an original Chick-fil-A filet topped with creamy pimento cheese and pickled jalapenos served on a warm toasted bun drizzled with sweet honey.
Chick-fil-A describes the sandwich as having a classic Chick-fil-A flavor with a sweet and subtly spicy kick.
The honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich rolls out at Chick-fil-A. This is nationwide, beginning August 28th, so that's very soon.
That would explain that. I was looking for it on the app just now to see. But a lot of people, I think, are going to go for that. Not everybody's into pimento, though.
Yeah, but I think a Chick-fil-A filet makes everything good, right? So it looks pretty tasty.
Yep, so we just got a lot of people's attention. So the honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich rolling out later this month.
On August 28th, yeah, just in time for back to school.
Let's see what's cooking in the weather kitchen. Justin Horn is here.
Sign me up, by the way. Kudos to Chick-fil-A because that is something you don't really hear about.
It's kind of original, right?
It's different.
It is.
Yeah.
It sounds like they thought long and hard about it, and I'm a fan. I will be trying that. If you stepped outside this morning, drier air, you can feel it. The lower humidity levels made for a really nice morning in a lot of spots. Some places even dropped into the 60s this morning. We've got clear skies right now, lower humidity here in San Antonio as we look towards downtown. 85. Notice the heat index. This is interesting. The heat index is actually lower than the air temperature, and that's because it is so very dry. You see that sometimes. Same story in New Braunfels, 86, but it feels like 85. I think we're going to see that even into the afternoon. Yes, we're up around 104, but it may not feel that warm as this dry air funnels in from the east and northeast. Bernie's at 77, Kerrville is at 79. And there's a look at the dew points. They continue to fall. 56 the dew point here in San Antonio. You got 50s basically widespread, Uvalde, San Antonio up to Kerrville. The really thick humid air is being relegated to our southern and southwestern counties, still seeing dew points in the 70s around Eagle Pass. So around town, yes, dew points in the 50s. And here's some of the weather headlines. Dry air, well, this is the problem with that. We get some gusty winds today from time to time. That means we've got a high fire threat into the afternoon. Tomorrow, with dry air still around, could be our hottest day that we've seen so far this year. Wrap your mind around that. And then we take a look at the tropics. What's going on next week? Could we see some tropical moisture in South Texas? It's a possibility. We'll investigate that possibility coming up here in just a couple of minutes, but we got to toss it over to RJ now. Traffic picking up a little bit, actually.
Yeah, it's been building up a little bit. And first of all, I just want to say I'm going to pass on the pimento for now. Passing on the pimento. And maybe, you know what, drivers out on the east side, maybe trying to pass or avoid what's going on here as we've seen a little bit of a mess build up here. Looking at TransGuide traffic cameras, I-10 east at Loop 410. Obviously, there's been a ton of construction in this area, but there is a reported accident here. So let's take you to our maps and show you exactly what's going on there. So this is going to be I-10 westbound at WW White Road. You can see we have a pretty good traffic buildup. I believe that's all the way to Ackerman Road right there, but I-10 westbound, so people going into the San Antonio area. Again, this is in the east side, a little bit east of the AT&T Center, so people may be making their way into downtown right now, running into a little bit of this traffic mess there on I-10 west at WW White Road. So a little bit further south, we have another reported accident. This one on the northbound lanes of Loop 410 at Rigsby Avenue, of course, right there, Rigsby and US 87. So we do see some traffic building up here for our drivers that are trying to come north on Loop 410. This is all the way down to New Sulphur Springs Road, so something you definitely want to keep in mind. So a lot of stuff going on there on the east side. How about our other parts of the city? Things looking pretty good for the most part. Normal kind of build up throughout the rest of the area. Interesting over here on the far west side, Loop 1604 South. That's going to be at Potranco Road. There's a report of debris on the road in that area. Again, Loop 1604 South and Potranco. Now, I looked at the TransGuide traffic cameras a little while ago, and it doesn't appear to be causing any major delays, but something that if drivers are going to be in that area, maybe report that or just kind of keep that in mind if you're heading out on the far west side. But again, this is the biggest thing that we're dealing with right now. Crash here reported in this area, I-10 East at Loop 410 near WW White Road. So something we'll continue to follow and give you any updates if this thing gets a lot worse or give you any more information that we have to pass along. Mark and Stephanie?
RJ, thank you.
Let's look at today's 9 at 9. The wildfire death toll in Hawaii climbed over 100 overnight. More than a week after that fire erupted, only about 30% of the area has been searched. Members with FEMA Search and Rescue Task Force are stressing that the process will take time. President Biden and the First Lady are expected to travel to Maui on Monday to meet first responders, survivors, and officials.
The stage is now set for Donald Trump's fourth arrest. He has 9 days to surrender to officials in Georgia on a sweeping racketeering indictment. The Fulton County DA says she wants to try this case in 6 months and that she intends to try all 19 defendants at the same time. It's possible that some defendants could take a plea deal before it goes to trial.
President Biden will mark the anniversary of the Inflation Reduction Act with a speech this afternoon, but some members of the Republican Party are focusing on a different financial matter, the threat of a government shutdown. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy told his fellow Republicans a continuing resolution would be needed to keep the government up and running.
We're all still shopping. Retail sales in July jumped more than expected, up a strong 0.7% compared to the month before. That number from the Commerce Department, beating expectations. The figures reflect continued resilience from U.S. consumers in the face of higher interest rates and still high inflation.
The strong sales numbers pushing yields on 10-year Treasury bonds during yesterday's trading to some of their highest levels in 15 years. That, in turn, weighed on stock markets. The S&P closed the day down 1.2%. The Nasdaq dropped 1.1%, and the Dow dropped 1%.
As the new school year begins, doctors, parents, and teachers are worried about the continued shortage of ADHD medicine. The drug scarcity could have an impact on learning. The FDA has urged drug makers to increase production, and the drug makers say they're working to resolve the problem, but it's likely to linger for the foreseeable future.
Amazon is making it easier to use coupons on insulin prescriptions. Amazon's digital pharmacy will now automatically apply the manufacturer's coupon before you purchase the medication. The move is crucial for the uninsured who can be charged hundreds of dollars more for insulin.
Writers on strike in Hollywood are expected to respond soon to the latest offer from the studios. They've been out on the picket lines for more than 3 months. Several reports say the offer includes a concession from the studios on a key area of concern, protecting writers from being completely replaced by artificial intelligence.
You're not crazy. Halloween stuff is showing up in stores earlier and earlier. Experts say it's an attempt to extend holiday shopping seasons, and the demand is there. Home Depot made Halloween products available online last month and quickly sold out. And that's today's 9 at 9.
Other top stories, there's been a big increase in local COVID-19 cases here in Bexar County. San Antonio Metro Health reported more than 1,600 new cases this week.
That's a 387% increase from the start of July. University health doctors say that this increase in activity follows a summer trend across the country. The strain behind most of these new cases is an Omicron subvariant called EG.5.
A new vaccine booster expected to be released this fall is targeting these subvariants.
It'll be available by October, but they do want people to wait right now so they get this updated booster, which will more closely match what's circulating. Most people have already been exposed to some of these Omicron subvariants, and the most recent booster dose also contained that as well.
Despite the increase in cases, Metro Health tells us hospitalizations are still low, which is really good news. They have pop-up clinics for people who are looking for vaccines, and you do not have to register. We have a link to all that information on KSAT.com.
The devastating wildfire in Hawaii has been making headlines for the past week, and while the people of Maui cope with their loss, people from the island here in San Antonio are doing what they can to help their people back home.
Courtney Friedman spoke with the Hawaiians right here in San Antonio, doing all they can for their loved ones.
At L&L Hawaiian Barbecue in San Antonio, it doesn't just smell like Hawaii. It feels like it too, the warmth and connection.
You don't need to be a blood relative because our culture transcends biology. So we are all connected through the culture.
Sarah Yee was born and raised in Oahu, but has long been the franchise owner of 2 L&L restaurants in San Antonio.
Relative to L&L, our primary restaurant in Lahaina was burned to the ground. We were able, thank goodness, to account for all the employees. The franchisee owner lost his house and his family members lost their homes.
The thing about our Hawaiian people is that we're going to take care of each other.
Hawaiian musician Kainoa Kamaka began partnering with L&L 9 years ago and is now like family. He's from the Big Island of Hawaii, where almost his entire family is, but his brother is a doctor on Maui.
He's now not only taking care of his patients, but he's been called to go to the hospitals.
The hospitals and shelters full of people injured in the fires, and they need support.
The second Friday of every month here at L&L is called Aloha Friday, and now it will become a continuous fundraiser for the people of Maui, 25% of proceeds going to that community.
On top of Aloha Fridays, they'll keep a donation jar at the register for the foreseeable future.
There's a word that Hawaiians use. We use imua, which means to move forward. So in times of this distress, we like to come together.
A culture of resilience, unbreakable, no matter how far away they may be. Courtney Friedman, KSAT 12 News.
The owner of Sweet Grace Bakery, Melina Lee, is also a native of Hawaii. Her one-woman operation is small, but still she plans to donate 2% of her profits for the remainder of the year to the recovery efforts on Maui. Lee says she was inspired by the help her family received after they were affected by flooding.
The entire state came together and raised money and did everything they could to make sure that we were taken care of. And so I feel like it's just our duty to do the same thing for Maui because we're a big family.
Lee's also raffling off one of her cakes. Those tickets are $2 each. She says 100% of those donations will go directly to the Hawaii Community Foundation. There's a link to buy raffle tickets on our website at ksat.com.
And before you do any donating online to help those in Maui, the Better Business Bureau is reminding you to do your research to make sure your money doesn't end up in the wrong hands. They offer these 3 tips to make sure your money reaches those who need it the most. Now, 1, take extra steps to make sure the charity or organization is legit. 2, go with organizations already on the ground, especially because many roads are closed and transportation to the island is limited. So go with a group already there doing disaster relief. And 3, beware of red flags, anything from requests for your personal information like your social security number to unusual payment methods like gift cards.
Time right now, 9:11, 86 degrees, still ahead on GMSA at 9.
Earlier this month, we reported on a large animal rescue from a southwest Bexar County puppy mill, and now some of the dogs and puppies rescued are ready to find loving homes.
It was very sad. You could tell a lot of the animals hadn't been handled in a very long time. They're in a much better spot now.
We're going to share how and where you could adopt one of these dogs still ahead.
Plus, plumbers are staying super busy this summer as the heat is taking its toll on homeowners' pipes. What to look out for so your pipes don't leak or crack.
On Science with Sarah today, we are going to be talking all about the wonderful animals they have here at the zoo, like Notch here. And we're also going to be doing a fun experiment that's going to help to keep you cool. We're going to be making slushies out of a home staple, apple juice. So stick around for Science with Sarah. You ready, David?
Smells apple-y.
It's apple juice.
The crazy heat breaking more than records. Plumbers say more and more people are complaining about leaks and cracked pipes.
12 on your sides, Marilyn Moritz tells us what to look for before you end up with a huge water bill.
The relentless heat is hitting home, even beneath the crunchy brown grass.
This summer, with as dry as it's been, we have gotten an exceptional number of calls about having a leak in the yard.
As long as neither of the dials are moving, you don't have a water leak.
Pipes that supply water to the house are springing leaks, and plumbers are swamped.
I could barely hear something going on as far as what sounds like a leak. And now we have standing water over here, so I think we're onto it here.
Thousands of gallons of water can escape unnoticed until the bill arrives.
We've seen folks that have had water bills 4 or 5 times their typical monthly amount.
What's happening?
Ground's moving, everything's drying up.
Chase Anderson with Schaefer Services explains as the parched soil dries, it contracts, making pipes already under heavy demand vulnerable to shifting and cracking.
Especially older PVC that might have become a little bit more brittle.
If you do have a leak, you're going to want to know about it sooner rather than later. And there are some things to look for. First off, start by checking the ground. Unexplained soggy spots are obvious clues.
If it's in a grassy area, you might see that you've got a big tuft of green grass right there that looks out of place. Turn the water on.
Installing a leak detector can help. Consumer Reports recommends this $500 Flow Moen. And keep an eye on that water bill. If it's suddenly a lot higher, the problem could be your pipes. Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
Looking out there with a live cam, yeah, I guess we would be scared if we see like a nice patch of green grass and like, oh, this is working out.
That would be a telltale sign.
Yeah.
You know, between shows, Justin and I were chatting because I went and got breakfast tacos real quick, and there was really a surprising breeze out there today, and my brain went exactly where a lot of us would go. And
yeah.
The heat, the dry temperature, dry conditions,
Dry
and
air,
then
yeah.
factor in the wind too.
Yeah, you got the winds and then just the overall drought. I mean, everything's brown and crispy, so all it takes is for someone to throw a cigarette out the window, and next thing you know, we've got a big grass fire. So we got to be so very careful today. Today is one of those days where the fire danger is going to be awful high. We'll go outside for you. Now, the flip side, it feels great. If you've been outside this morning, and this is the end result when you get low humidity. You know, we talk about the heat index. Well, sometimes if the air is dry enough, you have the opposite effect where the heat index actually feels cooler than the actual air temperature. That's what we have right now. It's 85, but it feels like 84. We'll take it. 86 in New Braunfels, but it feels like 85. Same thing in Seguin, 84 feels like 83. So this low humidity is working wonders for us this morning. And you can see the dew points generally in the 50s. We're still in the 60s around Pleasanton. You're still going to find some 70s down here around Creosote Springs and Cotulla. A little more humid down there. But most of us are going to see the dry air today. And a look around Bexar County, generally 50s for the most part, even down to 51 there in Castroville. That is some pretty dry air. Relative humidity levels drop even more into the afternoon. So we start to drop into that fire danger zone here. When you get humidity, relative humidity levels this low, we become increasingly concerned about the fire danger. And the risk is going to be very high today for San Antonio. And as you go north, up towards parts of Dallas and over towards East Texas. So this dark orange color, that's where we have the very high risk. We're, again, going to have to be very, very careful because anything that develops fire-wise is just it would spread. It would spread quickly. Here's a look at the forecast rain-wise. And yesterday we saw a shower or two out near Del Rio. Today with that boundary still kind of sitting out there, it's washed out, but it may be enough to get a shower or storm going again later today. Mostly south and southwest of San Antonio. I don't anticipate much here, but we will leave in a 10% chance just in case. Any sort of rain would be fantastic. I just don't foresee much showing up on radar. 105 in Floresville today, 104 in New Braunfels, 104 in Devine, 105 in Pearsall. Another very hot day. It's more of a dry heat though as we head into the afternoon hours, and tomorrow could be even hotter. Well, let's talk tropics now. things are starting to heat up. We had a big plume of Saharan dust moving across the Atlantic that tends to suppress activity. But you get the feeling that things are starting to kind of ramp up here. We see some waves that look promising, and the Hurricane Center is calling for some development with a wave coming off the coast of Africa, then another one here. 40% chance of development with one out here in the Atlantic. We have time to watch all of this, but what is perhaps a little more interesting for us is that the Hurricane Center has flagged the Gulf of Mexico for next week, a 20% chance of development. Why is that? Well, we have a wave that's back out here east of Cuba. No clouds or rain really associated with it just yet. But once it gets into the Gulf of Mexico, we get warm waters here. Conditions become a little more conducive. We could see some development. There's a lot of ifs there, a lot of questions. And our ridge high pressure slides over Texas next couple days, brings us the heat, but then it moves north. And so by Monday, it's far enough north to where we're starting to see that flow out of the Gulf of Mexico. And this green color you see here versus the orange color. The orange color is very dry air. The green color represents deeper moisture. That's what we need to get rain. So we want this green color to spread over parts of Texas, and it does. We get a little bit of that tropical wave, maybe some tropical moisture coming into South Texas by, I'd say, Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. The question I think will be is, do we get any development? And where exactly does it move? Because there are some indications this could move further south. If it does, we miss out on rain altogether. If it moves further north, maybe we get some showers and storms out of it. If it develops into a tropical system and becomes very compact, we may miss out. So there's a lot at play here, and the models aren't necessarily in agreement. That's why we have to kind of wait and see. But this particular model does show some showers around, again, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. We'll keep our fingers crossed. 107 tomorrow, probably our hottest day. 104 Friday, 103 Saturday, 103 Sunday. And the next week we bring the temperatures down just a little bit and add in some small rain chances for now. Check back with us, check back on the KSAT weather app, and we'll update it. As soon as we get some more model runs under our belt, we have just a little bit better idea of how we think this is going to play out.
We're just hoping it will play out.
I hope so. I really do. We need the rain in the worst way.
Thank you, Justin.
Yep. Time now 9:22, 86 degrees.
And still ahead on GMSA at 9, our big game coverage previews continues as we get closer to the start of high school football season. RJ will be back to look at how the Bernie Greyhounds are expected to do this season.
And taking a live look at Zoo Camp. It's always a great day to go to the San Antonio Zoo, especially when Sarah Spivey and David Sears are there. They're going to be joining us after the break with a new edition of Science with Sarah, the summer edition. And we're back. It's 9:26 this morning. Sarah Spivey and her trusty assistant David Sears are taking us out to San Antonio Zoo for a new Science with Sarah experiment.
So they're going to be making slushies today. This is great with the hot weather, which is really appropriate right now with the heat we're dealing with out there as well. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Mark and Steph. David, it feels amazing outside.
It's nice and cool. Well,
In
I
the
don't say
shade?
cool, it's cooler.
Honestly, it's so nice. Okay, so
here we go.
Today on Science with Sarah, we are going to be making a cool treat out of apple juice. We're going to be making slushies. So here's what you need.
Okay.
You need two types of Ziploc bags. You need a quart Ziploc bag and you need a gallon Ziploc bag. You need water, you need apple juice.
Is this apple juice?
Yep, that's apple juice. You can
sure
test it if you want to. Appley?
It's appley.
All right. And then
It's a
you
little warm,
need.
though. We need some ice.
Yeah, we're going to need some ice. You need salt and ice. And the salt and ice is going to be the sciencey part of this. This is salt. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put a cup of apple juice in a quart Ziploc bag, in the smaller Ziploc bag.
A cup and a quart.
A cup and a quart. More.
Sounds technical to me.
Okay, there you go. Dump it in there. Okay, while I'm doing this, you're gonna put a cup of water in the gallon bag. Okay, and I'm gonna put some food dye in this apple juice.
I'm doing what with this water?
You're gonna put a cup of water in the big gallon bag, David.
Oh, sorry.
I've already got one done if you need it.
A cup of water.
I've also food dyed the apple juice.
I noticed you picked blue.
I did, because I have blue and red here. Okay, and then you're gonna put
Salt.
half a cup of salt
You sure this
in
is
that.
salt?
That is salt. Ooh, David. Oh my goodness. Okay, now mix all that up, and then I want you to get
That's salt.
a few big handfuls of ice. Okay. Now this is very salty water. One.
Hold on.
Let me tell you, if you want to have a clean experiment, don't get David to the ear. That's good. Okay, that's great. All right, and then you're going to put this bag in here, and then you're going to seal it all up. And coming up, David is going to shake this for 2 minutes, and it's going to make a slushy mixture.
2
Are you ready?
minutes.
We're also going to be talking to Hope Roth, the VP of Marketing at the zoo, about some exciting things that they got going on. So stick around for that. Hi guys, welcome back to Science with Sarah at the San Antonio Zoo. We are making slushies today. We've got our bag of salt water, ice water, and then inside of here we've got apple juice with food coloring. David, you got to shake this for 2 minutes.
Do I get the gloves or no?
If you want to protect your hands.
Do I shake it from the top or from the bottom?
You can shake it from whatever area. Okay, he's going over there, or else all you'll hear is sound. Bye, David. Good to see you. Have fun for 2 minutes. So with me right now, I've got Hope Roth. She's the VP of Marketing here at San Antonio Zoo. Hope, thanks so much for being here with us. And we're so excited about the Science with Sarah partnership with the zoo this school year.
This is absolutely perfect for the zoo. We are all about STEM, and this is a perfect alignment. We're so glad to have you all here.
We're so excited too. And you know, it's hot. Okay, of course it's hot. David's shaking that ice, getting a little
making
cooler.
the slushy.
But you know what's great about the zoo is, especially in the summer, if you buy one day, you get for the whole year, right?
Yes, so there are lots of ways to cool off here at San Antonio Zoo, but one of the coolest offers we have right now is for $36. You get 365 days. So if you want to come for just a little bit, you start to get hot, it's okay, you can go, and then you can come back again and again, and for Zoo Boo and Zoo Lights and next spring break, it's really an amazing opportunity to come out, educate yourselves about all things like Science with Sarah, but more than anything, we would love to have people come out and enjoy the beautiful wildlife here at the zoo.
That's great. I particularly loved talking to... You got this, David. You've got 1 more minute, okay? I particularly love that the animal ambassadors come out and visit with the kids, especially because, you know, some of the animals want to stay cool, but they at least get to see some. Like I saw the giraffes were out the other day, and even the possum there was so neat. What's one of your favorite ways to cool down at the zoo?
Well, honestly, we have something cool coming up. HEB is one of our very best partners, and we're so grateful to have their support. And starting on Sunday, the 20th, through next Sunday, the 27th, it's going to be HEB Community Days, where everybody can come be cool at the zoo for only $8.
That sounds so exciting.
Really
Thanks so
amazing.
much. I think David's done shaking. Should we see if the slushies have been made? Come on over here, David. Come on over here. Okay, you did great. Good job, David.
Very impressive.
Okay, so here we go. The trick with this is to make sure that you don't get a ton of salt water in there when you open it. David, I'm going to give you the blue one. You can see the slush in there. Okay, and then Hope, we're going to share the pink one, okay?
Look at that.
Yeah, so David, tell me what you think of the slushy.
Ooh, that's nice and refreshing on a warm summer's day.
Oh my God.
It really is, right? Isn't it amazing? And so the science behind this is that the salt water actually has a lower freezing point.
You're spilling over here. Sorry.
And so, oh, hey, don't want to spill all that salt water on it. You're going to have to wash this later. Okay, but the science behind it is the salt water has a lower freezing point, so it quickly freezes the apple juice and makes this delicious slushy.
Couldn't you use something other than apple juice?
You absolutely can.
Like,
you can use any kind of juice. You can use Kool-Aid. What I like about the apple juice is that it freezes really nicely. It's a good texture too. So try this at home with your kids. Guys, on September 6th, we are going to start at schools, Science with Sarah. We're so excited. If you would like for us to come out to your school, we've had so many applicants, we have to randomize it. What you can do is this QR code right here, you can scan it, fill out the form. We are so excited to head back to schools as everybody will be back to school at the beginning of summer. Thank you, Hope, so much for being with us. So way to go, David. I'm proud of you. You did your part. You deserve that slushy after all of that shaking, man. All right, for more on Science with Sarah, you can go to KSAT.com. Cheers, everyone.
Nice. David got his upper body workout in for the week.
Yes, all that hard work paid off. That looks delicious. Good job, guys.
All right, thank you, guys. Fantastic.
Let's stay out there with live cam. It's warming up a little bit, but like Sarah said, in the shade, not too bad.
People have told me in the past that I lack rhythm when I dance. But David makes me look pretty good.
Oh, Justin.
No, he was great. That was awesome. I want to show you a beautiful picture. This is from a parent, and I love this. You've seen Toy Story. Some of the Toy Story characters there. But last year in elementary for Bubby or Michael, yes, I hope your school day goes well. And for all the kiddos that are going back to school, we hope it is going really well for you. The weather, I can't say that it's cooperated. I mean, it's so hot, especially when you get out of school. The temperatures are so very hot. But across Texas right now, at least we're getting some lower humidity levels. We've seen that across North Texas and even down here this morning. That front brought in some of the drier air. So 85 right now in San Antonio, 86 in Corpus Christi, 80 in Lubbock. So temperatures aren't out of control yet, but it will be another hot day. We're expecting temperatures to make it up above 100 yet again. So today would be the 51st day of 100 or above, and we're getting awful close to that third place spot. Question of will we make it to the top? It's possible. It's possible. We have several more days with triple digits in the forecast. 97 at 1 o'clock, 102 at 3 p.m., 104 at 5 p.m. Mostly sunny. And there is a 10% chance of a shower or storm later today along that boundary. But don't get your hopes up. It's probably another dry day. We're going to talk much more about next week. I know a lot of people have seen stuff on social media, maybe getting excited for some tropical rain showers. We'll tell you what our forecast looks like with the latest computer models coming up here in just a couple minutes, guys.
Thank you, Justin. A quick look out at the roads with TransSky. Looking over here at I-10 East at Loop 410, where we had some big problems earlier this morning. Things look to be moving a little bit more now.
All the accidents have cleared, which is good news. Hey, 80 animals rescued from a puppy mill early this month are now ready to be adopted.
Daniela Ibarra tells us how the dogs are doing and if anyone is being held accountable for their mistreatment.
5-year-old Valerie is building up her strength.
She's a sweet girl.
The Blue Heeler is now a mom to 8 one-week-old puppies. They were born at this triage center where Bexar County veterinarians treated about 60 other dogs rescued back on August 3rd from a southwest Bexar County puppy mill.
Pretty deplorable situation that we found these animals in.
Sheriff Javier Salazar says the 79-year-old homeowner kept the dogs outside in kennels, feeding them bread and water. Nearly 2 weeks later, nobody has been arrested, and the sheriff's office is still investigating.
It was a lot.
Animal control officer Gianna Cortez cataloged all the animals.
It was very sad. You could tell a lot of the animals hadn't been handled in a very long time.
Brandon Hollenbach, a live animal outcome specialist, has been caring for them.
We're scared of the world, but that's our job to kind of have them ease them into, a loving environment.
A dozen of the dogs are at Bexar County's animal facility in Kirby. The rest are with area rescue groups. Besides overgrown nails and flea and tick infestations, the county says most of the dogs are pretty healthy.
They're in a much better spot now.
Valerie and her 8 puppies aren't available for adoption yet, but several of the dogs rescued from that puppy mill are. So if you're interested in adopting one of them, come by the facility and check them out for yourself. Daniela Ibarra, KSAT 12 News.
Okay, 9:40, 87 degrees. You're watching GMSA at 9.
We have your morning sports coming up. RJ is going to be back to talk about Cowboys star linebacker Micah Parsons, who got injured at training camp yesterday. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's 9:44. Yeah.
It is.
Officially.
We know
Officially.
that, yes, the time and temp, very important.
Yes.
So the number still works, in case you were wondering.
Yeah.
Remember the number we used to call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We called it. Why did we call it?
210-226-3232 to find out the time and temperature.
And the temperature.
Mm-hmm.
And the line still works.
I thought it wasn't working. We were just talking about this in the break. That's why we know it's officially this time.
She hung up on the automated call right as we were coming back.
I was like,
The
no,
young
I'm not on
people
the
watching
phone.
at home are like,
What is that?
What was it?
I mean, because now everybody just picks up their phone or their parents'
Or they
phone.
call a friend or whatever.
Remember we had a call to order a pizza, and now
It's
all
on an
the
app. Yeah.
Times have changed.
Again, this is called stalling. But,
Sorry.
Justin, it has some stuff to talk about.
We do have to talk about the heat. I know we don't want to, but we do have to talk about it. So let's look at the month of August. What a month it has been. Triple digits every day, all the way through the 15th. Yesterday. We'll see it again today. Hottest stretch really in recorded history if you go back to last week. Hottest day, 106. Number of 100-degree days, 50. We'll make today 51. We're catching up to some of those records. The aquifer, bad shape too. We're at 626.2. Same numbers yesterday, but we're getting into really a bad territory here because you look at some of the lows. We're getting close to that 2014 number, which we remember that drought. This could be, if we fall a little bit more, the lowest number we've seen since 1990. Wrap your mind around that. So the aquifer needs some rain really badly. We may have a little bit in the forecast as we get into next week. 85 right now. 84 is the heat index. That's what it feels like. That east-northeasterly wind at 8 miles per hour, drawing in the dry air. Humidity at 37%. And yeah, it feels much better outside if you were out and about this morning. Even though temperatures were still warm, that lower humidity makes it feel just a little bit better. 59 New Braunfels, 54 Kerrville, 57. That's the dew point in Hondo. These are low numbers. That's in the pleasant category with regards to the relative humidity, how it feels like. And as we look at around Bexar County, dew points are in the mid-50s. That's not bad. Speaking of relative humidity, it will be down significantly this afternoon. We see that relative humidity. It's at 37% as we just showed you right now, but it drops down probably close to 20% by the afternoon. That puts us in the fire danger range. And we mentioned this last half hour, but man, any fire that is able to get started, it's going to have a lot to work with. There are some gusty winds out there in some places, and with the slow humidity and hot temperatures, not a good situation. 95 by noontime. The dry air is going to heat up rather quickly. 104 by 4 p.m., and that's our high temperature. There is a very small chance for shower or storm today, generally south and southwest of San Antonio. Can't rule it out. We still have that weak frontal boundary out there, so that could be enough to kick up a little bit of activity. It is another CPS Energy yellow day. We've got to try to do a little bit of conservation between 3 and 8 p.m. And ERCOT showing the supply and demand. It's going to be a close call next few days, so some conservation is not a bad idea. Futurecast. Here is our ridge 5 pressure. The heat high starts to migrate back towards Texas by tomorrow and Friday. So those will be some really hot days. I think tomorrow could be our hottest day we've seen so far this summer, which is pretty wild because it has been very hot. Right now we're forecasting 107. Then by the time we get into Sunday, our ridge moves just far enough north to where we get flow out of the Gulf of Mexico. We're kind of on the edge of a ridge 5 pressure, and that sometimes can be good for us. We can get disturbances rolling through. Maybe we can get some rain out of it. What's interesting about this, though, this is an actual tropical wave that moves into the Gulf of Mexico, and as it moves west, there is a small opportunity that it could develop into something more. We know how warm the Gulf waters are. Most of the computer models, if they do develop a little bit further, don't turn this into anything strong, but it remains to be seen exactly what track it would take, how much moisture it would throw in our direction. If it moves further south, we may not get anything at all. And if it were to develop and move south, we certainly would just get maybe some gusty winds, but we wouldn't get any rain out of it, which would be a bad scenario for us. So we've got to watch it. There's a lot of factors at play, and we'll certainly keep you posted. 107 Thursday, 104 Friday, 103 over the weekend, and we'll keep some chances in there Monday and Tuesday in the event that we do get some tropical moisture in here, and I hope that we do because the aquifer is getting to levels we haven't seen in a long, long time.
So hopeful, but tomorrow, ouch. As far as the high temperature tomorrow.
It'll be dry heat again, so at least there's not like a heat index, but 107 after this summer, come on.
I know.
We need something.
Well, maybe it gets worse before it gets better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Positive view.
Okay. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, Justin. Let's go over to RJ Marquez with Morning Sports.
All right, guys, kickoff for high school football just around the corner, so it's time to check out the Bernie Greyhounds as we continue our big game coverage previews. The Greyhounds went 15-1 last season, advancing all the way to the 4A Division I state championship game, where they lost a heartbreaker to China Spring 24-21. The Greyhounds have 9 starters returning, 5 on offense and 4 on defense. Now, players to watch here include quarterback Jackson Bays, running back and wideout TJ Dement, and defensive back McCoy Bruce. What a name there. Dave Campbell's Texas Football predicts Bernie will win the district with Somerset finishing second. The Greyhounds lost some key players, but they are ready for another big run.
Last year we had a great season, obviously, making it to the state championship. For our underclassmen, like our quarterback, Jackson Bays, only being a sophomore, he's already played 16 games, starting on varsity, so I mean he's already almost a junior as a sophomore, so going in, I mean it's just really good for his experience. Our O-line's young. It's just good. You know, we have a lot of good pieces moving forward.
Oh, it's super important. You know, we hadn't made a run like that before, and experience is definitely a thing that helps. And so being able to play in that environment in front of that many people, I think it's definitely going to help us this year. Playing teams that we play, it's just going to help us bring it each week.
That's definitely a quarterback's name there, Jackson Bays. Bernie will kick off the season next Friday at 7 p.m. when they play at Corpus Christi Flower Buff.
Football coverage brought to you by Davis Law Firm.
Okay, this is something that Cowboys fans definitely do not want to see, especially in preseason. See my guy here, star linebacker Micah Parsons, down on the ground, unfortunately holding his left leg at camp. But you know what? We can all breathe a sigh of relief this morning because reports say that he is fine. He's going to be okay, everybody. So this all went down in Oxnard yesterday. Micah missed the final 11 plays of practice and was later seen limping. So Parsons told reporters he got kicked in the leg and had his left calf wrapped, but then later said that it's just something that happened to me. It's football. I'm not worried about it. The Cowboys, and hopefully Micah Parsons is not going to play this one, but they play their next preseason game in Seattle on Saturday. All right, this is really cool here. So the NBA released its schedule for the first ever in-season tournament, which tips off in early November. So the West is made up of 3 groups, just like the East. The 6 group winners and 2 wild cards will then advance to the knockout rounds. And get this, the Spurs are the only team that has more than 2 of its 4 group games on ESPN and TNT. Let's check out the schedule here. The Spurs' first group game is Friday, November 10th versus Minnesota here at home. Then they play at OKC on Tuesday, November 14th, and then hosting Sacramento Friday the 17th, and we'll close out group play on Friday, November 24th at Golden State. So all these games are part of the regular season schedule and will count towards the final standings.
Just think about it, in a couple months, it's the most wonderful time of the year. We have baseball, basketball, football, everything going on.
Yeah, good times there. And one quick thing with the Spurs there, guys. Last year they had only 1 true national TV game. That already shows 3 of them. I call that the Wemby effect.
Oh, that is absolutely the Wemby effect, without a doubt.
That's great.
Good
That's
stuff
awesome.
there.
RJ, thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
9:52, 88 degrees.
We'll be right back.
We are 9 days away from the 2nd annual KSAT Pigskin Classic, and if you haven't gotten your tickets already, get your phone out now.
If you can, go ahead and scan this QR code on your screen. It will take you directly to our website where you can buy those tickets. There's also a schedule of the games on your screen, and KSAT insiders can get the best seat in the house with our VIP tickets.
Action kicks off next Friday, followed by our triple header next Saturday, and the schedules are set. We will all be out there to see you in person.
Yes, we will. It'll be fun. Have a great day, guys.